Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Post Crescent's Varsity Roundtable, a weekly look at high school sports in the Fox Valley area, and the only live online high school sports talk show in the state. I'm Ricardo Arguello, part of the USA Today Network Wisconsin Digital Livestream team. We are here in an amazing high definition at the mothership, the Post Crescent, 306 West Washington Street, downtown Appleton. And this week our focus remains on girls basketball. And this week we have two players from one of the top teams in our area, another great girls basketball team from the Freedom girls basketball team. We have farthest over to my right, we have Carissa Worster. Carissa, say hi to everyone. There we go. Directly to my right, we have Taylor Hazy. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. All right. Yeah, both of these ladies are on board. Talk about the great seasons that they've been having. Maybe their thoughts about this big upcoming game tomorrow, this Thursday. They're heading over to Wrightstown to play the Tigers. They're in a big game. And also maybe their thoughts on the postseason. But before we start, I want to let everyone know that we are live and interactive. So if you have a question, log into the live chat. If you're watching on a tablet or anything like that, you should see a live chat application. Log in, give yourself a name. Don't be put anonymous or guest. Look at Taylor, look at Carissa. They want to know who's asking these questions, okay? We got Brett Christopherson over there going to get those questions over to us right away. And don't forget about Jim Rosendick, Rosie, we call him. He's punching buttons there behind the live stream machine doing something. But he's keeping us online. So I want to let everyone know that we do this before every show. And I know, Taylor, you've been here before. Gentlemen, no asking for numbers or anything like that. It's just hoops with the ladies. That's all they're going to be talking about, so none of that goofiness. Again, we had that problem to start, so I've always had to do that before the show. So what I want to do, though, first is get some introductions and maybe like a quick little bio, if you can. Always start farthest over to my right. So Carissa, this is actually when I want you to look at the camera. Talk nice and loud. Let everyone know the position or positions that you play and how you got into basketball. Go ahead.
Okay, hi, my name's Carissa Worster, and I'm a forward. And I started playing basketball going to the little kids camps starting in second grade at Freedom.
Okay, all right. Taylor, if you could do the same, go ahead.
I'm Taylor Hazy. I'm also a forward. Like Carissa, I got into the little kids camps young, like YMCA basketball, and then just play tournament team ever since then.
Okay, great stuff. Again, if you have any questions, log into that live chat. Look at them. They can't wait to answer any questions that you might have. Let's start about that terrific season that you ladies have been having. Your only loss, I mean, it was to Appleton East, a Division I team, but every other game you guys have won. Let's talk about that. I know you guys have expectations and you're excited coming into the season, but even now, with one loss and gearing up for another big game against Wrightstown, have you guys exceeded kind of your expectations? I'm gonna start this one with Chris, and then we'll get Taylor to add in.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely strive on just keeping to improve every game. You know, every time we step on the court, we want to keep getting better. And I definitely think because we've all been playing together for at least 4 years at the most together on the varsity team, we're just continuing to work on our schemes and getting better every day.
Okay, now Taylor, again, now you were on the show last year, I believe, as well, but again, playing at such a high level, were you guys kind of like in the spot that you kind of thought you would be, I guess, this far into the season?
You could say that, yes. After every game, we like to assess what we can improve on, no matter a win or a loss. So after the first game, we had a loss.
Yes.
And we looked at what can we do to improve everything, and then we just looked at every game, like I said, no matter a win or a loss. So every win that we've had so far, we looked on what we can improve. We looked on our positives and what we did good.
Okay.
But there's always stuff that we can improve on.
Outstanding. Again, here. Hey, Freedom Girls Basketball. These girls are ranked real high. They're ranked real high in my rank. I think I have you guys number 1 in the small school girls ranking. So that's something to think about. I'm actually going to lead to one of my next questions. So, Brett, let me know if you have any questions online. Do you ladies even pay attention to the rankings? Now, I vote in the Associated Press one too, and I always have you ladies ranked high. Actually, you and Wrightstown I have always ranked high. Do you guys even pay attention to that stuff? You can be honest with me, Coach Vanderloop. You can let me know. Do you guys actually pay attention to that to see who's ranked up high? We'll actually start with Taylor here and go to Chris on that.
We know. We don't let that affect us. We just
Okay.
kind of focus on ourselves and what we have to do. We don't compare ourselves to other teams because all these teams that we play, they all have good values about them.
Okay.
So we don't let it affect us.
Now, Chris, if I could add on to this and ask you maybe a little additional question here. Now, maybe you ladies try not to think about that. But I got to know, the community is always like, hey, you see where you girls are ranked or whatever. Do they sometimes come up to you and say, what do you think about you girls should be ranked higher or anything like that? Does that sometimes come into play?
I don't think so. I mean, our community is just there to support us in all of our games, and it's more like, oh, good job last night or something like that.
Okay.
But we don't worry about that because we're more focused on the conference play right now. So.
Okay. Great stuff. Brett, you have something from online, my friend?
Yes, I do.
Okay, here we go. Transferring to online. Billions could be watching. What do you got?
Well, Taylor said to stay away from the drama, but I'm going with a dramatic question.
Oh,
right out of
boy,
the
here we
chute.
go.
It is posted by Wrightstown. Simply ask, can you beat us? They want to know. But didn't they beat them
I
already?
was just going to say, they beat them in overtime earlier this year. You know what? We could just start right away with the big game. Let's be honest. That's coming up tomorrow night. It's such a big game. Brett and I and Rosie are going to be there. We can't wait. We're excited in the office. We've been talking about this match. We kind of had circled. We're like, this is what we want to watch. There's going to be a lot. What? You guys just said there's going to be, wait, Brett, did you guys say there's going to be, or you said there's going to be 2 other media outlets there?
Yeah,
during
but
the game?
we want them to watch ours, so we're not.
Right, no. But my point is that there's a lot of media attention.
It'd be a lot
You know,
of
I'm probably
media
sure I'll see
attention.
the TV stations there, stuff like that. I mean, yeah. I mean, how much does that add into that kind of a big game element, Taylor?
We don't try to let it get to like our nerves.
Okay.
All the media. I mean, we're from a small town, obviously, and we have a small gym, so the more packed the gym is, I feel like we play better.
Okay.
And the energy is always good.
Okay, yeah, Carissa, what about Wrightstown girls asking you right there? Are you ready for them? I mean, they're your biggest rivals, I'm going to assume, right? Or one of your biggest rivals in the conference. So what do you say to someone who asks like that, some of these Wrightstown girls? You ladies already beat them, though, first time around.
Yeah, I mean, playing against them, it's such a great atmosphere to be in. You know, the gym's always packed both sides, and it's always nice to have those big games, especially in the conference play, because it's going to be like that in the playoff season. So.
Okay, all right, good stuff. Brett, you have something else?
Yeah, I've actually, I know we were talking about this off camera, but it's about, from Irish Fan, if the girls know the number to B-dubs. I'm supposed to ask that question. What's that all about?
That's Mr. Vanderloo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I accidentally gave them that instead of my number, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know my number was so close to B-dubs. There's a joke in there somewhere, right, Brett? I do like my B-dubs, but yeah, okay. Good stuff. Brett, do you have something else?
Yeah, let's go to, let me just scroll up here. Oh, Sam Hayes.
Hey.
From Wrightstown checking in.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's Sam, but he wants to know whose room is messier.
Yeah, Carissa's or Taylor's? How's that go?
Definitely mine.
Yeah?
Yep.
Now, how messy are we talking, Carissa?
I'm a very clean person.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm talking about her room if you've been in there.
No, hers isn't bad either, but, you know.
Going off our lockers in the locker room, like, yeah, mine's definitely worse.
A little worse, but you know where everything is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's all. That's good to know. Yeah. All right, Brett, do you have something else?
Yeah, there's some interesting stuff going
Oh
on in
boy,
the
here we
chat,
go.
so I'm going to have to revisit that in a little bit. But let's do this one. How good are KJ's team meal scale of 1 to 10?
KJ's team meal. Now explain that to me. Who is that?
That's my
That's her
team
nickname.
meals. That's
Oh,
my
KJ.
nickname. Yep.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, how are your team meals? First off, what do they consist of usually?
Well, my mom usually switches it up.
Okay.
Last year we had manicotti,
Okay.
which
Oh,
is
wow.
yep,
All
and a chicken pasta. And
Man.
this year it's probably going to be manicotti and chicken fajitas.
Ooh,
So.
the Worcesters is a place to go for some eating.
We should go there
I know, right?
Yeah.
Thanks for the invite.
before the live
Yep.
stream.
We just invite ourselves. Yeah, you agree with that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely one of the best team meals. I mean, every team meal is good. Like, each person on the team has, like, a signature meal that they do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
These guys got it up.
And we all look forward to every team meal.
This is well thought out. They take it serious. I like this, Brett. I like this a lot.
I know
Yeah.
there's a lot of Wrightstown folks watching tonight, so I guess the question, would you invite us to one of those team meals? Because they never invited us to a team
Yeah, Wrightstown.
Yeah.
meal. See?
Yeah,
There
see,
you
they already
go.
got you beat, Wrightstown. That's how it goes. All right, Brett, you have something
Let's
else?
just keep going a little bit. Florida Guy wants to know, it looks like you have been playing your best ball every time he watches. Do you agree? And also, how long have the two of you been playing together?
Great. Let's start with that second question first. So, how long have you two been playing together? I guess how far back does it go?
Fourth grade?
Fourth grade.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All
And
5 seniors have been playing.
Yeah, we've all been together.
So,
since then.
you guys are in the same class.
Yep.
Did you like her right away, or did you like?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Friends
she
right
was-
away.
Yeah. She was taller than me, so I was kind of like, ooh.
Okay.
You know?
All right. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Well, what was the second part of that question, Brett? About?
Just, do you feel like you're playing your best ball at this point of the season?
Yeah.
I think we definitely had some of our best games defensively
Okay.
and offensively
Okay.
recently.
Carissa.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think that we just continue to improve our formula every game and continuing to get better.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. Real good stuff here with Freedom Girls Basketball Players. Carissa, Worcester and Taylor Hazy. So if you have any questions, log into that live chat. Look at them. Look at them. They can't wait to answer these questions you got thrown at them. Brett, we'll go one more with you if you have one.
Well, there's talks about wondering if their coach has 6 toes, like I guess Mike
Oh,
Kroenke.
yes, he
We
does
learned
have
that
6
last week, and something about dead guinea pigs. I think that was a topic last week as well. So they seem to be bragging about that over in Wrightstown.
Okay.
But B-Ball fan wants to know, besides Wrightstown, who has been your toughest opponent to play this year?
Yeah, great question. Is it naturally Appleton East because you ladies lost to them to start the year, or can you think of other teams as well? We'll start here with Taylor.
I think Appleton East is a good team, but I think we have a lot of good teams like in
Okay.
our schedule. Our
Okay.
conference is like Wrightstown's obviously a #1 team that is a competition for us. But every team we look at, they all have like strong aspects to their team. So
Okay.
each team, like, I don't know how to put it into words, but like each team has their own.
Each team presents a challenge. is
Yeah,
what you're saying?
yes.
Okay. All right, Krista, anything to add to that?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely, Appleton East, Wrightstown, great teams, but every team we play, we just prepare for them like any other game. And we've had some great non-conference games too, so.
All right, good stuff. These girls are well trained, Brett. Vanderloop has them on lock. You have something else, Brett?
Nope.
No? Okay. Why is this team so special? You ladies, again, 1 loss in the year. You guys have been run roughshod through the NEC so far. Is it the talent? Is it the coaching? Is it the players? Is it the chemistry? We'll start with Krista. Anything specifically, or is it kind of like a mix of all of those?
Yeah, definitely a mix of all of those. I would say our unselfish play, like any given game, you know, someone could be really hot scoring, but then we could have another person getting a lot of steals and rebounds and stuff like
Okay.
that. We all bring a certain aspect of the game together to make it all one and help us get the win. So.
Okay. Well said. Anything else you want to add to that, Taylor?
I just go off of her, like our team chemistry I think is really well, and that's what puts our team together. Like a lot of us have played throughout, we have a lot of seniors and juniors on our
Okay.
team.
No,
And even the
no drama.
underclassmen.
All
No.
friends.
Definitely.
There's
Definitely
no
all
drama between
friends.
No drama. Oh, that's good to hear. Brett, did you have something from online?
Not yet.
Not
Soon,
yet.
though.
Okay. I want to talk about. Well, we kind of talked already about Wrightstown and them being like your big rival. Coach Vanderloop, you know, what can you tell me about him? Now we heard about the 6 toes with Coach Froker, which, by the way, I'll probably remember that for the rest of my life. The 6 toe things. But what can you tell me about Coach Vanderloop? You know, and I've been, you know, familiar with Coach Vanderloop. He's a great quote, and I've known him for years. But what can you maybe tell me specifically that people might not know about him? Does he have any extra digits? I don't know. You guys tell me. I mean, I don't know. Anything come to mind, Taylor?
He doesn't have any extra digits. no.
Okay, all right.
But he does, most people know this, but he has a really dry sense of humor.
Okay.
And it's kind of comical, like when people first talk to him because they don't really understand it. But like
Okay.
all of us girls understand it. So we're just like laughing behind
Okay.
him.
Okay. Carissa?
We call him the Wizard because
Okay.
when we shoot free throws, he can add up all of our scores and then give us a
Oh.
percentage in his head, so we call him the Math Wizard.
The math wizard.
Yep.
Interesting. I like that. See,
Where's
that's good stuff.
Yeah, he's got this dance too.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep. Carly
Okay.
can show
Just can you? Oh, Carly, you wanna?
Carly can.
Oh,
She can.
you wanna come over here? Can we get her on camera?
Yep.
Where can we put her, Rosie, where she can, where we can have her? Maybe next to Carissa right here.
I'll do
Yeah.
it.
Okay. And by the way,
That's
who
good.
is this? I'm sorry.
This is
I'm
Carly.
Carly
Yeah.
Peters.
Carly Peters. All right.
Right.
Now Carly apparently is going to do. She's going to do the Coach Loop dance, Vanderloop dance.
That's not
Stance.
dance.
Stance.
Stance
it's-
like on the side.
It's stance. Oh,
Yep.
okay. Go ahead. Do it. Go ahead.
All right, it goes like this, and then when it gets really interesting, it goes like this.
Yeah, tips his head back.
Wow.
He's pretty good at it.
You guys look like you've been paying attention to Coach
Yep.
Vanderloop. Interesting. Okay, good stuff. Boy, this is good stuff that we're getting to know about Coach Vanderloop. All right. Kind of in conjunction with this about the coach, we'll get over to what you have online there, BC. The program, and again, I always mention this because I love freedom, because I love going there. And Brett, you know, at halftime, we saw the little kids, the little girls go out there, and there's just dozens of them out there. You can see why your program is good every year because they put a lot of work into that. You ladies, I'm sure, give back, all that kind of stuff. Can you talk about that a little bit? Because this program, that is the reason why you ladies are so good. There's a dedication, isn't there, to make you guys one of the best teams, programs actually in the state.
There definitely is. We like love to include all the little kids. We have 2 camps throughout the summer that from little on, the
Okay.
ones that we perform at halftime. So that's like a Saturday morning program for them. So they get into it. I think it's kindergarten that they can start into
Wow,
it.
that
yeah.
early. Okay.
Yeah.
How
So
cool
we
is
love
that?
to include
Yeah.
them.
Well, how cool is that? they look at you guys as role models now because they visually see you on the varsity now winning a whole lot of games. How cool is that to be seen as that?
Yeah, it's awesome, and to see them in the stands, like there's always a big group of them and cheering us on. It's just awesome to know that they're always there supporting us, and I know it's fun for us even to just be there with them at the camps teaching them stuff because we were in that position too, and just to give back to them is awesome.
All right, great stuff. Brett, did you have something from online?
Yeah, well, there's some questions about where's the rest of the team.
Okay.
Maybe they can explain why they're not all here tonight.
A lot of them had tests to study for.
Tests
Yes,
and
They
tests.
have AP tests.
Because they're student athletes, you see.
Okay.
All right, good stuff.
Well, we'll go on to Big Fan wants to know what are some of your teammates' nicknames?
Oh, funny. Okay, yeah, let's do that. All right, anybody come out? I'll let you. This is all you. Anybody want to start?
KJ's. She's called KJ.
Yep,
Yeah,
I'm called
KJ.
KJ.
Yep.
Yep.
Some people call me T-Dog. just
T-Dog,
for the heck of it.
all right.
Yep. Cameron. Carly's Ava.
Yep.
Ava.
Ava.
Yeah, it was a Spanish name. And it
Okay,
just
all right,
stuck.
cool.
We have a lot of K's and C's on our team,
Yeah.
so there's a lot of.
What, is that your Spanish name in Spanish class?
Yep.
Do you know Mrs. King?
Yes, I do.
I went to high school with her.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, we graduated at the same time.
That's
See that?
Spanish teacher.
Yeah. Is her name Mrs. King? It's
Yeah,
still Mrs.
Mrs.
King.
King,
Yeah,
yep.
okay. Meredith. Anyway, yeah, good stuff. Well, Meredith, if you're watching, hey. But yeah, and then anybody else come in with some nicknames?
It's
Yeah.
not really a whole lot.
Pretty much
We just
it.
shorten everyone's name. a
Yeah,
lot.
like
Okay.
Silville
Cal,
usually.
Okay.
Fan.
Okay. And why
Yeah.
T-Dog?
I don't know.
Okay.
Cameron called me that
Okay, it's kind of
2
stuck.
years ago, and it just kind of stuck. Yeah.
Okay, interesting stuff. Well, Brett, you know what? I have this because now think about this because I'm gonna start having you ladies put some titles for girls: best dancer, funniest, singer. Think about that a little bit because we're gonna go to halftime here. I gotta pay some bills, right? So we gotta take a 30. I gotta do my promos, and I gotta start off with our sponsor, Brett. Can't forget our sponsor. You ladies like to have rest, right? You ladies like to sleep. Burlow Mattress Factory of Appleton, Green Bay, Oshkosh, Fond du Lac, and Sturgeon Bay. Our craftsmen manufacture your bed on site with unmatched quality and customer service. Stop in today for our New Year's mattress clearance sale. Again, Burlow Mattress Factory of Appleton, Green Bay, Oshkosh, Fond du Lac, and Sturgeon Bay. And guess what? You know what? We have a Packer show. You ladies Packer fans? I think I asked you this last year too. You both. I can't stand them. Bears fan. But we did have a Packer show. 11th season, right, Brett? We just wrapped up. We gave away a bunch of prizes. A lot of fun. Again, our co-host this whole past year was Aaron Jones, the NFL touchdown leader. Right, Brett? I can say that, right? Because they include the postseason.
Yeah.
I can include that, yeah.
Yep,
So Aaron
definitely.
Jones, a great guy. I got to know him really well. He's a good guy. When do we start next week or next year?
Sometime in August, yeah.
Our 12th season. So Clubhouse Live inside the Paper Valley Hotel. Over there is it's not, is it the Paper Valley
It's
Hotel?
the Red Line Hotel.
The Red
Paper
Lion
Valley.
Hotel, Brett. I can't
Get
get
it
that
right.
right ever. Inside is the Clubhouse Sports Grill. That's where our show is. It's free. Come on down starting next August. Fab 5 is out now. And Rosie, that was a labor of love for you. Now listen, we had to expand. I talked to the Wrightstown girls last year because they're always in play. You ladies are always in play. But I had expanded. Had to go to Green Bay all the way down to Fond du Lac. So I felt bad about not including some of you ladies on there. But hey, you know, Jaden Simmons of Green Bay Southwest, you see some of these other girls that were on there. Outstanding players. It was tough, but I did have to narrow it down to the Fab 5. So if you want to see it, go to postcrescent.com, Green Bay Press Gazette, or gbpressgazette.com, the Northwestern.com, FDL Reporter. They're all out there. And you ladies have cell phones, right? Both of you? Now, do you listen to podcasts?
No.
No.
Not really.
Carissa?
No.
Oh,
Only
that's
for school
heartbreaking.
sometimes. but-
Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, I have a podcast. Well, we all have a podcast, actually. It's called R&B Show. We're going to talk about you ladies tomorrow on the wrap-up show, or kind of like in a wrap-up mode. It's the only podcast dedicated to high school sports, but we talk about pro stuff, too, once in a while. And I'm sure we'll talk about stuff that's happened over this past week. But, yeah, you can check that out on iTunes, Stitcher, or Google Play. Just look for the R&B Show or look for my name, and you'll be able to download it. You can go right to your phone. You can listen on the bus. Now, I know that's what you want to do, right? Listen to us talk on the bus. Twitter. Now, get this. Carissa doesn't have a Twitter account. No. But Taylor does. Taylor, what's your Twitter account? If you want to give it out.
It's at Taylor Hazy 44.
Okay. Great. I'm at PC Ricardo. Brett's at PC Brett. Don't forget about Rosie at Metal Rosie. I love Twitter. My favorite Twitter account, or my favorite social medium. I'm going to be doing a lot when I'm updating your game tomorrow, the big game against Wrightstown. I'll be updating it every quarter, that kind of stuff. So please check me out at PC Ricardo. Now, shout outs, ladies, at the end of the show. Taylor, you've done this, but I'm going to make you do it again. But Carissa, think about some love to send the people who got you where you are today. Okay? All right. So, Brett, second half. You have some questions?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
let's get to some of these.
Okay.
Snowman wants to know, Giving away strategy, so be careful. But what are 3 things you have to do to focus on tomorrow to get the win?
Now be very general, ladies. They're trying to get some game planning from you. You want to start, Taylor?
Sure. We pride ourselves on defense.
Yes.
So defense is definitely a big one for us. I think having a good team chemistry, because if one of us is like off or like not communicating well, and our communication is another one, so I'd say that's a third one.
Okay.
So our communication and then just working together with everyone puts it all together.
Anything to add to that, Carissa?
I would just also say like rebounding, finishing, both on offense and defense. And just doing what we do best and yeah.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. Brett, do you have something else?
Florida guy back wants to know, what does the team do together off the court to help with team chemistry?
There you go. Did you ladies do any kind of specific thing? You guys go away to a camp, or not camp, but would you like a one-day thing, or do anything special like that, or?
We went to Mr. and Mrs. Vanderloop cabin in
Ah.
York County this
Yeah.
past summer.
Well,
was
that
a lot
is
of fun.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, was that a couple days there just to be out in the sun and the
We
beach?
worked on that and then we made team goals. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is fantastic. See, there
We
you
go
go.
out to eat sometimes too.
What was that again?
We go out to eat sometimes.
Okay. B-dubs?
Sometimes.
Okay, all
Lots
right.
of times it's Culver's.
Culver's? Okay. All right, good
Can't be
stuff.
Culver's.
Brett?
Snowman, what are some hidden talents you guys might have?
Here we go.
Oh.
Yes. You have 1 or 2 or 5?
Well, I love to just be in the outdoors, so I like
Go ahead.
water skiing and fishing for sure.
Okay.
And I also play the guitar
Oh,
and
wow.
the trumpet. So
That's fantastic. All right. I mean, like, do you mean like classical, acoustic?
Yeah.
Kind of. Wow, very cool. How about for you, Taylor?
I don't really have any hidden talents. I don't think I have any.
Okay. All right. That kind of, it came out like almost like. Are you sad that you don't have any hidden talents? Or, I mean, that's something you can always
Maybe,
work on.
yeah. I'll
Okay.
maybe find one.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. Brett, you have something else quick?
Yeah, well, let's get a few more. Gabby J wants to know, who's your favorite teammate?
I guess
Careful.
that's Gabby Johnson. I'm
Could
gonna
be.
guess.
Yeah.
That's Gabby. Okay. Favorite teammate, and don't be pressured by her.
Well, obviously not Gabby.
Okay, not Gabby. All right.
I'm just kidding. I don't have a favorite.
Oh, no favorites. Okay.
we love them all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love all of
you
us.
all equally. Equally. Okay, Brett, did you have something
Yeah,
else
this is
real
a
quick?
funny one. Big fan wants to know, when you make a basket tomorrow, who on the team is most likely to point up to me and Ricardo while you're on the court?
What?
So, kind of like showboating a little bit.
Yeah,
Who's
who's
gonna-
you have a little bit of a showboater on your team? I don't think
I
that's.
don't.
No.
No, I don't have a lot of showboaters. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not like a Vanderloop squad. They wouldn't do that.
No.
No, somebody's going to point to us.
But we
after
would
make a basket.
appreciate it if you did.
Gabby sometimes flex.
Okay, Gabby, you can flex to us then if you get a big rebound or something.
Sometimes.
Yeah, good
Let's
stuff.
do-
You have something else,
Let's
Brett?
do one more here, Ricardo. Freedom fan, what is the meaning behind your handshakes before the game?
Oh, there we go. Okay. Now handshakes, that's plural. Are there different ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Cameron and I do the Macarena,
Okay.
and then Gabby and I do rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, very
So-
cool. And do you have one specific?
Yeah, I run out to Cal. I'm the last person, so I don't know where it came up. I think I saw it somewhere.
Okay.
There's
Interesting.
really no meaning behind it.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have that on tape, right? Rosie will make sure we get those on tape when they do their introductions or whatever. So, Brett, do you have one more?
No, we're good for now.
Okay, well, good, because I got to get to these. Titles now. So here we go. We did some with the Wrightstown girls last week, and now we go with the Freedom girls. Okay, so I have some categories here. So where we have funniest, best dancer. You could do worst dancer. No, I'm just kidding. No, just best dancer. So funniest, best dancer, best singer. We'll do those to start. Anybody come to mind for perhaps the funniest girl? Who's the girl that's always comical in a way? Anybody come to mind?
Yeah,
Okay, Taylor, yes.
Gabby.
Gabby, all right, you agree?
Yep.
Wow, a consensus. Okay, all right. How about best dancer?
Megan.
Yep. I
Oh,
did
where's
pretty good
Megan?
guess.
That's
Megan's
you?
right there,
That's
yeah.
Okay, all right, interesting. And you agree?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
she's
that's a
got this
consensus.
crazy.
This is
She's got this crazy kick line.
that going to be shown during the live stream tomorrow too? We don't know. We may see it. Yeah, after a basket. Yeah. Okay, so then what? We have best singer.
Cameron.
Yep.
Cameron
Okay,
again.
yep.
Okay. I like how the girls know what each other can do. What am I missing here? And is there a girl that's maybe a little too serious that needs to just relax? Maybe just needs to chill.
We call Callie our mom. She
Yeah.
always.
Pinky?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
she just kind of keeps us all under control when we get a little crazy
Oh,
sometimes.
you agree with that? You agree
Yeah.
with that, Taylor? Okay, interesting. Good
Sometimes-
stuff.
Yeah.
No. You were gonna say something. Keep
No,
it
I was
going.
just agreeing with her.
She's just very
Sometimes she just,
mature.
like, yeah.
Okay.
She acts like a teen mom.
Okay.
That's what we
All right.
call
Good
that.
stuff. Brett, do you have something else from online?
Yeah, this is from Tablecloth, so they must be noticing that the tablecloth keeps moving.
I know. That's me.
I want to know why the girls on the side are so quiet tonight.
I don't know. Well, no, she came out here and did one of Vanderloop's stances.
I think maybe want some questions or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we can maybe we can get maybe their what do you call it, the shout outs at the end. Maybe
Yes.
the ladies can do a shout out or two. Yeah, okay. Be thinking about them then. We'll give them that. Brett, do you have something else?
Yeah, I'm going to ask this one. Just I think it might be funny, but I'm not even quite sure the name there. But whose parents can you hear the most from the
Yeah.
stands while you're playing?
Here we go. Who has the loudest parents, Carissa?
I guess I don't really hear any of the parents because it's on the opposite side of the court,
Okay.
and we're just more focused on
Yeah.
the actual game itself.
Interesting. Is that same for you, Taylor?
Well, if I hear anyone, it's my mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting stuff. Brett, I'm gonna take real quick. I wanted to ask this question because it's kind of timely. And how shocked were you to hear about the untimely passing of Kobe Bryant? I did a story recently on some area hoopsters who were real big fans of him, and I asked them how they felt about that. And did that kind of shock you? Obviously, he's a big superstar, one of the biggest ever in NBA history. Taylor, any thoughts on that? Because that's a shocking loss. This is part of your generation, kind of
Yeah.
his excellence.
I think it was really shocking, and it's kind of just like crazy because it's like a freak accident, and you never really expect it to happen.
Yeah. Okay, Carissa, anything?
Yeah, I kind of thought it was a joke at first.
Yeah.
I didn't believe it, and it just reminds us to live every day.
Yeah.
Were you more shocked too that when his daughter, who was very good, she's one of the best players at her age in the nation, did that kind of hit home too? Because you ladies know you ladies play outside of regular varsity stuff too. Did that make it a little bit more have a more of a profound impact?
Yeah, I mean, just the fact that, just like again, living every day, like it's your last, just, yeah.
She was so young.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good. So, Brett, do you have something from online?
Tablecloth back wants to know what's your best knock-knock joke?
Okay. Go, Carissa, you have one.
No, I was thinking about it, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have one.
No.
Now, who was asking that question? You have one?
I do not.
Oh, interesting. I'm not really
Not
big
good
into
at
knock-knock jokes.
No.
No? Brett, don't you have a good one? You're really good with the dad jokes.
I'm not going to say any right now, though.
Oh, okay.
Maybe off camera.
Okay. Oh, I have one. You want me to do my one good one? I'll tell it to Taylor and Carissa here. Knock knock.
Who's there?
There you go. Interrupting Kyle.
Interject-
Moo.
Good one. Okay.
What? That's the only one I have
that's a
actually.
dad
I don't
joke
have any
right
other.
there.
All right. Good stuff. You have
So let's
something
do
else?
this one. Let's get serious. J-Dub wants to know what was the best part about going to state last
Ooh.
year?
Yes. So give us that. Give us that journey and how good was that? How cool was that for you, ladies? We'll start here with Carissa.
I think like being there was awesome, but like all the preparation we had before that was great. Like our school had a big impact on that, our community, and when we got out on the court, just seeing all of our fans there all wearing like our green state shirts, like it was like, oh my gosh, it was just awesome to see all that and how our community just is always there for us.
Okay. Great, Taylor.
Yeah, going off of her, I think the overall experience was like just a super fun time for all of us. And seeing all of our fans, because our fans travel really well.
Yeah, they do.
And Green Bay's not that far from Freedom, so like we were expecting.
No excuse, right?
Yeah, I know, but we were expecting like a big fan section, so it was awesome just to see everyone there.
Okay, good stuff. Brett, let me ask a couple questions here quick as we get ready to wrap up and do our shout outs. Rituals and superstitions. Now, I know you answered this question last year. Did you still have the same ones, Taylor, or did you have any at all? Do you remember?
Yeah, for home games, we always go up to Mr. Vanderloop's room for like a pregame talk.
Okay.
And we all have to sit in the same spot every single game.
Oh, interesting. Anything else, Carissa, for you guys in terms of the team aspect, or do you do anything individually as well?
For me personally, Taylor always braids my hair the
Okay.
same way, and then just like I like to be alone before the game, and I usually just like say a little prayer before we go out.
Okay. Yeah. So and that you braid her hair. That's also kind of part of a ritual.
Yeah.
Brett, how come you never braid my hair before we have a big show?
Let's keep the show moving, Ricardo.
Okay. All right. I'm just asking. All right. Yeah. Brett, you have something else?
Yeah, let's do this from Blake Hop to Carissa. Are you nervous for AP Chem tomorrow?
Nope.
No. Who asked that question again?
It says Blake Hop.
Blake Hop. I don't know who that is.
But
The girls are giggling though. There must be
right
some.
now.
Oh my God.
There must be some kind of.
Hope I didn't ask something I wasn't
Yeah,
supposed
but
to ask.
was he all right asking that question?
It's all good.
It's all good. Okay.
That wasn't drama.
She's taken back a little bit, Brett. Okay, you have something else, BC?
Go-to song in the locker room? Did you ask that?
Yeah. Do you guys have a go-to tune?
Starfish wants to know.
Starfish.
We play a lot of like just random jams, so
Okay.
I don't really have a go-to one, but
No.
No.
Just everything. Just
yeah,
everything, really.
A little bit of everything.
Okay, Brett, you have something else, quick?
Well, somebody's asking who is Blake Hop on the chat, so we'll stay away from that one.
Okay.
Papa J says, Gabby J at church tonight, but says, go Irish and proud of our amazing seniors, especially Carly joining the service.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Carly's joining the Army.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. That's
Thank
good.
you.
That's good to hear. Yeah, get it on. Get it on there.
Not again.
Congratulations. She's got the stance already down.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Thank you for that. Brett, did you have something else or no? Okay,
Go
well,
ahead.
listen, I wanted to talk, actually, we know that she's going in the armed forces, but your next step, Taylor, remind me, where were you going again, or have you decided yet?
Clark.
Clark,
Yep.
okay. That's in Iowa, isn't
Yep.
it? Yeah, okay, so why Clark? Why was that the fit for you?
Well, they had a really good program of what I'm
Okay.
going into, so I'm going into nursing.
Okay.
So that was probably like a big reason why I chose
Okay.
that. And then also I had the opportunity to play basketball.
Okay.
So I'll be playing with McKenna because she goes there too.
Oh, great, good
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. So, and that's your older sister, isn't it?
Mhm.
So, how cool is that? Now, what year is she in there again?
She's a junior right now.
Okay,
she'll
so
be a
that's
senior.
cool. That's a great thing. How excited for you to play with your sister again?
I'm excited because
Okay.
I haven't played with her since freshman year. of
Okay.
My high school year.
All right, good
So
stuff.
it'll be
Now-
fun to play again.
well, Carissa, have you decided, or do you know what you want to do at the next level?
I'm not doing anything basketball related,
Okay.
but I'm planning on going into engineering at either Michigan Tech, which is in the UP, or UW Platteville.
Okay, all right, smart girl. Smart girl to do that. Make a lot of money. Brett, do you have something else online? We'll just keep going down here as we're wrapping up here. Any advice for these younger hoopsters that you have? I know you guys see them anyway because you work with the younger Freedom girls. But what would you tell them if one of them came up to you and say, how can I be just as good as you? Like, what would you tell them? We'll start here with Taylor.
I say, especially as a senior, don't wish out anything away.
Okay.
And just give it your all because there's days that you probably don't want to do it. I mean, we all have those days where we dread going to practice or something, but just don't wish it away because everything flies by.
Okay. All right. How about for you, Chris?
Just never give up and just prove to your coaches that you deserve playing time by working hard. And
Okay. All right. Interesting stuff. Brett, you have something else from online?
I think we're done.
Okay, I have two more questions. Well, one is the finale, but I want to do shout-outs right now. Can we do that, Rosie? So we're going to have these two girls do it as well, but let me start here where we start farthest over to my right. So we do start over here with Carissa. So Carissa, send some love out to people who got your art today. Go ahead. And Rosie, point that camera.
I'd like to send a shout out to all of our teammates and our coaches and to all our coaches that have coached us when we were little. I'd like to shout out to all my family and to all our fans who come and support us and all our little girls who come and watch us, and also to we have some guys who come and practice with us. So,
Oh, cool, very cool.
Justin, Cody, Aaron, and Grant and Garrett. Yep.
Okay. A
And-
little help from Taylor there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Good stuff. Go ahead, Taylor. It's all you.
Well, she covered a lot of people. Well, yeah, thinking teammates, Kevin Evers and Bob Garrett, they were our first coaches.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they definitely got us pushed us into the game a lot. So our managers,
Okay.
teammates, previous coaches,
That's good.
coaches now, yeah.
Now, Rosie, how are we going to do this? Should we have the ladies come? What, you're going to move it, or should we have them come here? I thought maybe.
Boy, man, settle already.
Okay, just shout it out. You have to be very loud, Carly. Go ahead.
Community, friends, family. Yeah.
Okay.
My parents and my AAU coaches, and obviously the team, because they're awesome.
Good stuff. That basically encompasses everybody. I think so. All right. Well, great stuff. 2 more questions. First off, what's your most memorable moment of your career? Because after this, we have my final question. So, what would you? Anything you can point to? That's is it the state trip last year? You ladies let me know. We'll start with Carissa.
I would say winning our sectional final game against Kiel. We were just really happy and excited to be going to state at that point. So.
Okay.
I agree with her. State was an awesome experience. But my freshman year, Carly decided to hose down her basketball shoes because she thought they smelled. And then they were wet by practice, so she had to wear like these like running shoes that she just had. This like street shoes, and they were like bright teal. And Mr. Vanderbilt was like questioning the whole practice why she had these teal shoes on.
Wow.
It's just been a joke ever since.
Okay. Well, did the wash down help the smell?
Yep. it
Okay.
did.
All right. So
There.
hey, got crisis averted, I guess, right? So good stuff. Now, hey, listen, my last question is just like I asked the Wrightstown girls last week when they were on the show. I ask everyone because let's be honest, getting to the state tournament for whatever sport you're playing, that is the goal, especially when you're a good, successful team. And that's my whole point. Look, I'm going to be there anyway, all 3 days. Am I going to see you ladies there, Taylor?
Last year was an awesome experience,
Mhm.
like we all said. But we just take one game at a time. We don't overlook any teams. We don't underlook any teams.
Okay.
And so we have like the capability to get there because we got there last year. But we just look at every team the
Okay.
same, and we don't overlook anybody.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Krista.
Yeah, I mean, right now we're just focused on the next game, which is tomorrow, and we're just going to continue to get better and see where the postseason leads us to.
All right, good stuff. Again, thank you, ladies, so much for being on the Big Show. Again, Carissa Worster and Taylor Hazy. Yeah, for being on the Big Show, as well as some help from the teammates as well. Brett, you didn't have anything. That's it, right? Okay, well, I want to thank everyone for being on the Big Show, and thank you for checking us out. Again, next week, we're hoping to have, I don't know, maybe some wrestlers. I was actually going to maybe call up a couple wrestlers, see if they wanted to be here on the Big Show. That season's kind of ramping up too in about 3 or 4 weeks. So again, for Carissa, for Taylor, and for a couple of the Freedom teammates here, right? So we have Carly, and then I'm sorry, I missed your name? Megan, Carly and Megan here. Thank you, Rosie, for getting them on. For Rosie and for Brett Christopherson, another great episode of the Varsity Roundtable. Check us out again next Wednesday for another episode. Again, hope to have some wrestlers here to talk to about their season and the postseason as well. Until then, everyone have a great week, and we'll see you back here for another episode of the Varsity Roundtable. I'm smiling.